welcome back to OURCRAFT, episode 3. Thank you all for staying. If you want to catch any of this live, head on over to my Twitch, twitch.tv/hadmatter87, and you can watch all of these clips live. Hi everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of OURCRAFT. I'm your host, hadmatter87, leading you through this wonderful adventure. I don't know if you've noticed around me, or just there, but our island area has changed just a little bit. I have spent a long time off camera just now. It's about an hour or two of resource gathering. Just, getting more trees and, as you can see, starting up a little bit of a copper farm. I've decided I'm going to do the roof of this building with copper, so hence all the copper. We've started collecting some resources here. All this cobblestone is going to be turned into stone. And our furnaces have literally just finished giving us all the copper we need. Although, we do have an issue. We have almost no fuel, like at all. We have nothing. We've been living off charcoal. I was thinking our first port of call is to get a proper renewable fuel source. We have a lot of iron. We have a lot of dripstone available to us by our good friends, the dwarfs, just over yonder. I'm sure they won't mind if I steal a little bit of their dripstone from their cave. And then we're gonna set about smelting some stone. So that's the order of business today. I think we're gonna first of all sort out our situation with the hold on. We're gonna first sort out our situation with the... Why am I blanking on this word? What am I trying to say? The fuel. We're going to sort out our situation with the fuel, first of all. And then we're going to move on to picking up this copper. We're going to be... Let me say hi. We're going to be picking up this copper. We're going to be smelting all of the cobblestone. We're going to go make a mob farm. And hopefully we'll finish off this starter base and be able to properly move in. Only episode 2. It's not that bad. All right, let's get to it. All right, let's go. Right, we need some fuel. So we're gonna make our way to the closest dripstone cave that I know. I was gonna go over here, although I say that now, might be worth talking to. Is any of the dwarfs online at the moment? Ah, they're not. Cool. Well, we're gonna go talk to. No, we're not gonna go talk to anyone. We're going to go into this dripstone cave just here that Nix and I found the other day. And we're going to see if we can grab any of the dripstone down here. And that will be a good start, I think. Ooh, yes. Death. I love it. Go for it. Oh, that is awesome. Good thing I came prepared. That was really cool.
Nice job, team.
Oh. Oh my god. The focus. Any more? Any more for any more? Going once. Stuff. And now, if I remember correctly, you need... Get out of my... He took no knockback. That zombie actually took 0 knockback. Got our lava. Ooh, copper. I've decided I'm going to need a lot of copper for my builds. We're going to be doing the roof of everything, including my mega base, with copper. So this stuff is so handy at the moment. It's also why we need so much fuel sources, because we need so much. I'm thinking with this fuel source farm, we could make it like a cool little like bill almost. Maybe someone lives there and they have to their like whole thing is producing fuel sources for the village or something. I don't know. Could be fun. Just an idea, hey? Almost there. I'm sure there's no more copper here, right? Oh, I was right. There was no more copper there. Okay, we're done. We can leave this terrifying place. Yeah. So much copper. We have to come back here. We're gonna have to come back here for copper. It beats strip mining it for sure. Ooh. Right. Fighting for our life. Ah! Off the edge. Yeah, that one didn't explode, did it? I'm very good at this game. Yeah, all I really need this for at the moment is just for furnaces. They're running very dry. Okay, once we've got a couple running, we'll build it properly into a proper farm. We just need it set up. Let's jump onto that now. See that I've got so little. Let's build this thing just over here. As I'm setting up, I thought I'd just talk to you guys for a bit as well. I realize I haven't been super good at describing what it is I'm actually doing with my base around here at the moment. So I thought I'd take this opportunity now just to, you know, fill you guys in and let you know where I want to take things. So obviously, this is the base as it stands. It's not much. It's good. It's not much. And obviously, it needs an actual building behind me in order for it to be called a base. Because right now, there's nothing here. And my original plan I was going to do was like a whole castle town thing where I build up little houses and things. I was going to have a series of buildings that are built up all around this island so that I can make it into a town. And I was going to put like big old castle walls around the edge and even make a keep maybe. But I've decided that realistically, for a starter base, that is way too much effort. And so I've decided that's what my mega base is going to become, is a big old castle. It's going to have a big fort in the center, or a keep, as they're called, a stronghold, if you will. And then I'm going to just build it out from there. I'm going to start building in maybe some farms outside the walls, maybe a tavern is going to be in the place somewhere. And I'm going to be taking a lot of inspiration from, you ever heard of it? It's called the Sword Coast from Dungeons and Dragons. It's the edge of the world where places like Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep and the like all of those. Oh, and what's it called? Neverwinter are all on that coast in Faerun. And they're these big mythical, looking cities basically that sprawl across the landscape, and they just look beautiful. I've been really, really inspired by them. And well, if it doesn't come to anyone's surprise, I am a sucker for giant fortresses. So that's what we're going to build for this season, I've decided. Now, last season I did, although you guys didn't see it, I did more of like a small village makeup, which was it was great and all, and it looked okay, but it didn't have that much character to it. It was literally just a collection of buildings, and that was it. This time, I want to try and make it so that each building has a purpose, it has a meaning, which is what I was trying to reach for in my last place, but it just didn't have it. If I make this starter base, and this is going to be our starter base, it's going to be in the style of where we're trying to go with this fortress idea that I'm going to go for. We're going to be doing a lot of deep slate and stone brick, and it's going to look all very medieval fantasy. That's the idea. And I was going to do, big surprise, a big cave underneath the main fortress. And there, I was going to maybe put in a dragon's keep. It could be fun. Maybe we call the city something. Perhaps this could be the start of an empire. Oh, I'm kidding. Although that is an incredible series, and I've taken a lot of inspiration from that, especially people who are on it. No, I'm going to be... You could describe it maybe as its own place. We're going to give it a name, everything. yeah, that's the plan for this season. So I hope you all are ready and strapped in to watch me watch 60 episodes worth of me literally building a castle. I couldn't think of anything more thematic personally. I'm a knight, so it makes sense. Anyways, let's build this renewable fuel source. Yeah, and go. So I've interrupted this build real quick. I may or may not have... Oh. Construction. So this build has changed dramatically. I don't know if you saw in the time lapse. Basically, we've got the water, not the water. We have the fuel now set up. It's all working. But you look up here with me. Just come with me this way. Decided to turn it into a bell tower. However, the only issue with that is the gold. So I was like, what's a quick way to get gold? Well, let me tell you a quick way to get gold is to die over and over and over and over and over again to piglins. That's what I've just spent the last half an hour doing. And I just kept dying. I just kept dying. My death counter was at 6 before. If we look at it now. Where is it? Hold on. No, that's not it. No, that is it. Here it is. Number of deaths 9. I just died 3 times in the nether. For what? For nothing. I gained 5 gold out of all of it. So yeah. Waste of time. I'm gonna go back to this build, but I need a way to get gold. That's the plan. We're gonna get gold. Oh. For me? You sure? Well, we're almost done on the gold front. Look at this. I only need like a good 10 pieces or so. I was gonna say we go mining, but yes, we don't need to go. We can just... Here you are. And we're just gonna do like a bell shape around the outside, and then that should be it. It looks like we have a visitor. I'm looking at 2 chromals. I don't know.
Had, have you got enough gold to make the bell?
I am missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wait, give my head a second. I'll go back.
13 blocks.
Blocks?
Blocks.
Give me
Oh
my
my
head.
gosh. Okay, I have 16 not blocks. I'll try and find some more for you.
Everyone ended up being so generous on the server. I don't think I actually ended up mining a single gold ore that contributed to the bell tower in the end. Everyone was just giving them to me. You saw that Noah gave me some, and Crocodile Army came in clutch and gave me like 10 blocks or something ridiculous like that. Nixomnius gave me some as well. It was just amazing. Everyone was just like piling in. Apparently they all wanted to see this bell tower finished, and honestly I wasn't complaining. They weren't asking for anything. They were just giving it for me for free, so I took it.
You know, if you build out a platform of completely oxidized copper and then just put non-oxidized copper on top
See
of
that?
it,
I just placed this block.
That's instant. I saw that happen.
it'll be faster.
Really? Is that actually true?
I don't know why you've spread them all out.
I looked it up. You need to have four block space between each block so that they
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Yes, that's how it works.
Normally, but if you were to build like a 5x5 of fully oxidized copper and then put a 5x5 of non-oxidized copper on top, it'll be faster.
Is that actually true? How true is that?
That's what Azuma was doing in OURCRAFT for his copper. And he owns the copper shop, and he said that was the fastest method. So
Right, I'm gonna try it. Can I just place the copper on top? Mr. Assassin.
What? What? Huh?
So I just place this copper on top.
Wait. Let me come to you. Yeah. Just place it straight onto there.
They have to be spaced apart.
No.
Didn't even move you in the end. No enough. We'll give it a go. If that works. I mean, the way I was doing.
Slapped with your raw salmon. Oh my goodness! No, that was very unnecessary. I was just slapping you with my salmon.
Alright, my bad.
Oh,
What's the copper for anyway?
So I like need it all to be boxed. Because I'm gonna turn it into, you know, the ones that look like squares. I don't know what the copper's called. The copper that looks like squares.
Chiseled? Maybe?
Chisel copper, maybe? Yeah, I don't know.
Brick? I don't know.
No.
Something like that.
Silly
But
Billy.
great. We can make copper.
Basically, it looks like roof.
Roof.
Tiles.
It looks
It looks like
It
roof.
looks like roof.
It looks like roof. So. Also, because I've never built with copper, and I always have tons of it, and then just end up it takes up space on my chest. So I thought, why not use it? And for bigger builds, I can just pull apart trial chunks, and I'll get tons of it.
Indeed.
You know, I was in the middle of a build. I was time lapsing. I got so sidetracked.
Well, we needed gold, I think, was the... Oh.
No, please. Please. I think it's starting to come back to me why I don't have a time lapse for the finished build. This feels unfair.
Go
Is
on
this
one.
bullying? I'll report you to the moderators, I swear.
Ow.
Ah, I remember now. This continued for several hours of that night, and I think I ended up just building it off stream and not recording because I was kind of like sick of it by that point. It was like 2 in the morning by the time I had finished it because I was just being harassed by Chromel and Crocodile.
This copper... the copper is not working.
Which one? The one on top?
Yeah,
Has it been right?
Well, just patience.
definitely slower.
No, it is definitely
No.
slower. No, it is.
No.
I'm looking
No,
at the
it's
ones that
just-
I've
I
placed,
can
like
see.
lying around. It's going.
And you
like,
placed them afterwards as well, no?
Yeah, I did. I did place them all. And now quickly to address the man in my basement.
Had matter, are you a lawyer?
No, that's Chromel. What? I didn't. That's Chromel. That's not me. This was his holiday home. Then it became his fraternity center, and then he tried to rip off Crocodile. So we.
I tried to rip off no one. You didn't tell me what the deal was. You just gave me the stuff.
Divorce papers.
No, they're my divorce papers. I'm in an ongoing situation. Can I say, by the way, look, I've collected so many oxidized copper in the time that your method
Yeah,
has
this
oxidized
method
nothing.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's.
I was
because
just
No,
we're looking at
no, it's okay. You think? What do you think?
it. I think it's just because we're looking at it.
I'm gonna get my copper to oxidize more normally because I need it to oxidize. I spent a couple hours or so just gearing up, going on some mining trips, getting some diamonds, that sort of thing. I actually, to get all that gold I needed for that bell tower, I traded a lot of the diamonds Nyx and I had gathered. So I had to basically replenish our resources. And yeah, took it upon myself to get full enchanted. So that's why I'm now in full diamond armor. Sorry, I completely skip over it.
You have a zombie farm.
And then when I eventually build the Enderman farm, you can have access to that as well.
Are we charging people for access to the Enderman farm?
Mother...
You're Enderman farm, are you?
I'm gonna
And you're
build an
choosing the
Enderman.
design, are you?
That creeper, I kid you not, was a jump scare straight out of FNAF. That was horrifying. All right, we've done a little bit more resource gathering. As you can see, we've got a couple more bits of stone brick, some more spruce logs, and finally, I've decided we're going to get working on this. As much as I want to work on this, I need to work out what I'm going to do with the roof first here. And at the end of the day, I only have so many copper blocks, so I don't know if I would be able to do both. I'm thinking at some point, it might be potentially next episode now, we go raid a trial chamber, because that's just like infinite amounts of copper. So yeah, anyways, let's jump into a quick time lapse and we'll get this thing built. Okay, so unfortunately I didn't get any footage of me actually building it, so I've had to go into replay mod and basically get it when it's finished. This is me. As you can see, there's some stuff coming up in the video, so we'll try not to discuss it at the moment. But as we go in here, this is what I mean by infinite fuel source. So we have ourselves our various bits of lava that gets dropped by the dripstone, and then you got the lava sources on top, so they drop down, and we stick them all into our... And we stick them all into our furnaces there. As you can see, it is finished. It was a very expensive early game build to do, given that this is 32 blocks of gold. Not all of it was mined by me. Most of it was given to me by my friends on the server, because I have friends. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. This is the start of it. I think it's come out really nicely. And it just looks nice. It's a bell tower. It was going to be someone was going to live there. And I just basically changed my mind. And yeah, this is it. There's not really much to say. I feel like I'm just wasting time here. This is it. Oh, wait. This is something really big to talk about. I'm trying to hide the majority of it, but I was trying to go with like a tower bit here. Spoilers, I end up not going with this white, as you'll see in a bit. It goes to the sandstone. But I've also just built up this area here. And this is the first floor or ground floor, depending on whether or not you count Chromal's base as my ground floor. This is basically where we got to. We did a big old stream for it. We built it all up, and yeah. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on. The roof. Oh my god, the roof. Oh, so obviously this video is titled "The Copper," or something copper related. And I'll quickly show you why. Or at least this is the start of it. I had to start aging the copper somewhere that wasn't my front porch. And Nixomnius so kindly let me begin to use the stuff over here to begin aging my copper. And you can see it's quite mild at the moment. But as I need more copper, it gets progressively worse. This becomes really bad towards the end. So if you see all this copper just beginning to lie about, you'll know why. And yeah, you can see how bad it gets. So yeah, I started farming copper. I did about 7 hours worth of streaming just farming the stuff. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the video, but Chromal did almost a whole day of just farming copper for me to pay me back for something else. And all in all, I found I still didn't have enough to quite finish what I wanted to do. So here's a bunch of clips of that. Joe, I like Coldplay because although their name suggests they're relatively chill, they are so fire and I love them.
Dude, that was a hit ball. Oh my god. Sick line.
That was. I'm pretty proud of that one. Do you know what's even funnier is I'm not even listening to Coldplay right now.
Did it just come into your head?
I thought it was Coldplay. No, I thought I was listening to Coldplay.
Oh, okay.
And then it just...
Dude just randomly went, wow, Coldplay.
I hear
the
Robbie Williams monkey movie bombed.
The what?
The Robbie Williams monkey movie.
My question remains the same.
Okay, I'm surprised because I got advertised to hell and back by that movie.
I get advertised by D&D Beyond to hell and back. I'm not in the same planescape as...
So, someone is getting targeted marketing. Hello.
OURCRAFT isn't a place, it's a people. Oh, hello, Mr. Sniff. Would you
Hello.
prefer ginger? I don't know what or
I
why
don't
you-
wanna-
your full name, Lieutenant Admiral Ginger Sniff, or whatever it is. So I
I need to remember what the title is.
don't know what the title is.
Um,
I think
if
to
you just call
inform-
me Ginger, if you
go on.
just call me Ginger, then that I actually don't like that because people might think I'm actually Ginger.
That would be awkward. I personally would also hate being misrepresented as a ginger person. God, they
Uh,
suck. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Uh,
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a
Ellie's
joke.
a ginger.
I don't know. Mr.
Yeah.
Sniff is good. I don't know.
I didn't like the silence
I'm a
on
little-
that ginger joke, guys. I was.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Like-
kidding.
no one made
I
a
was
promise.
testing you. I was testing. I don't know. The fact that he is a character and I want to use him eventually. I might rename my I don't know if I can rename my account.
you can.
because-
My one
Okay.
was had natter because I misspelled it, so I had to go in and change it to had matter.
I might change it because the more people use Ginger Sniff, they're going to think of it as a Minecraft account rather than a character.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
yeah.
But just to fill in my audience that's watching, where does ginger sniff come from?
Do you want the long answer or the short answer?
I don't want to get it wrong answer.
Okay, so you might actually meet the guy, so I'm not going to reveal too much, but he is a gnomish. I'll take the armor off actually.
This isn't a D&D campaign. I'm in. Ginger Sniff's my DM. Those are blaze rods. That's magma cube.
Yeah,
More trash.
there we go. Hello. Ginger Sniff is the well, he's not, because Concordia sort of split over time. He's not the leader yet, but he is the yet to be Chancellor of Glittergar, which is where the Gnome Boys campaign took place. He has his background in the military and was quite the adventurer. Gnomes do have quite long lifespans, so he sort of travelled around working as a military attaché. This one in particular, he is dressed in the uniform of Breukland, as he aided the Republican revolutionaries in the Breukland War of Independence. Now it's a bit of a spoiler because it hasn't happened yet, that war. Camilla is from Breukland.
Oh, that's good to know.
She's Breukish nobility.
I like Camilla. Well, thank you.
Camilla
for the,
is, yeah.
Thank you for the
There
history
we go.
lesson.
There you go. There's the lore dump. So sheep. I have noticed that there is generally going to be a character in a group who serves the purpose of not knowing anything, because their intelligence score is low. You can have. That's fine.
Thank you. Sorry, it's hard to come across big veins of copper like this. Because I'm not mining around dripstone at the moment, so I'm... Oh, I have silk touch. Would you like
Okay.
me to replace
Oh, I
that
didn't
with-
trap you. Oh,
Oh yeah, that was...
I was hoping to Edgar Allan Poe you. Would have been funny.
Okay, here, let me go get 4 blocks of stone for you.
Right.
Alright. Let's breed them all first. They turned like...
Would you like a pair?
Yeah, if possible, so I can recreate them.
Yep.
Right.
Recreate them?
Hello.
Yes.
I had to be...
Oh,
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 oh, oh, oh.
there we go. That's 2.
That's 3.
Oh, it's
I was stealing your babies. What? Huh?
Whoa.
Here we go. If I push one, there you go. All right, now let's go.
Still skin looking ass.
Guys. Wait.
Oh. My God.
All right, let's do
I
this
mean,
thing.
yes, they would be.
Come with me.
Would you like me to go sleep?
Might be wise. Don't worry, I can fend off any... Oh, I can't fend off that one, though. That's a creeper. Oh, man. Morbius was a joke of a movie. That scene where Matt Smith is looking in a mirror and then, like, snarls at himself. It came straight out of 2009 Twilight. Like, it was...
I got the impression. Oh, yeah, we got them both. I got the impression that Matt Smith knew what kind of movie this was and just go, okay, I'm gonna have fun with this one.
Yeah. And we got a little bit of a sheep pen going, which is quite nice. We've taken about half a day worth of just like a break sort of thing on the server. If you haven't noticed, this is done. Though, or at least half of a bit of the roof is done. Yeah, a bit of the roof is done. And we've also managed, if I haven't talked about it already, putting up ourselves a little bit of a, I don't know, a second floor, third floor, a third floor, or for you Americans, ground for second floor. This cake, so much has changed. We had our friend, our good noble friend, Chromal Assassin, oxidizing all of our copper for us. And let me show you my copper field now, because as you can see, this is a lot of copper, and a lot of people have been doing a lot of it for me. Nix and I were on stream a couple days ago doing it. Chromal was doing it, obviously, and it's just so good. There's so much copper now, so I feel like we can really make a proper start on our base over there. All right, so as you can see, we've obviously got a taller bit on our roof. Oh, I realize I haven't even talked about this yet. Yeah, so this was done by Llama and Chromal as well yesterday. They needed a bridge to get across the water, which, like, you know, fair enough. Everyone needs a bridge once in a while, and they decided to make one. And then, from what I've heard, is Chromal said, "Oh, well, it needs a staircase to come up," so they built a staircase, and then they went, "Oh, we need a patio as well." So they took it upon themselves to use my deep slate to build this nice patio, which is really nice. And honestly, like, massive thank you to them, because I was planning on doing this, and they've kind of basically taken a job off my list, which is awesome. However, it wasn't quite what I had envisioned for this base. If you were to think like 16th century London sort of streets where it's all like just kind of like dirt paths and like puddles every so often, that sort of thing, I wanted to create something similar to that, whereas this is a bit more like gilded city streets, you know what I mean? So I think we're going to leave here, because this is quite nice, but we're going to take up this space here. Because I've got plans for some builds coming in over here. I've got some plans for some builds over there. And just linking it all, as much as Deep Slate is a glorious block, it's not something I really wanted to constantly build with. I feel like I always build with it, and this season I'm really trying hard to push my boundaries. And although I'm building in my usual style, I'm trying to build it with blocks I don't tend to normally use, i.e., stripped spruce and copper and the like. So yeah, we're gonna tear this up a bit later, but first we're gonna talk about my base a bit more. So as you can see, we've started ourselves on a copper roof at the top there, and as you can see, it goes really tall. It's gonna come out to, I've unfortunately made this an even number, so it's gonna be quite hard, but as you can see, it's gonna be really tall. I think matching this, in fact, this might have to go this might have to go taller. I don't know. Well, I'll brainstorm, or perhaps I'm not making decisions now. But this needs to go taller, basically. And what I wanted to do was do a really big window for the second floor, coming out here in like a triangle sort of position. And then on the top of here, oh, I'll tell you what we could do. We could do something similar to what we did at spawn, if you can remember. I'll put a photo of it just here. There we go. We're going to do maybe something that resembles a lighthouse or like a tower. And then at the top, we're going to have big arching roofs that go into a point right at the tip top there. And it's going to be a very, very tall build, but I think it's going to look really, really nice. And then this is just basically going to be our base of operations for a while. I can't lie, it's going to become a glorified storage room, realistically. But we've got Chroma Works down below us. And yeah, that's the plan. So we're going to jump into a quick time lapse here and try and basically finish the roof. Yeah, we're going to jump into a quick time lapse and try and finish the roof. So let's get into it. Let's go. I can't for any money in the world get my recording to work to make a time lapse. So I've just jumped into replay mod to just fly around the base. And this is kind of where I've got to largely. And it's just one gigantic roof. I'm going to keep working on it just for a little bit. And then I think we're going to get back at it. And I'll show you a final result. You're doing a good job, bud. You're making me proud. The next step is to gather a bunch of resources and begin work on the second floor. Potentially, hear me out, it's only episode 3, moving in.
Oh.
What? Oh my god, that's insane.
My God.
What?
That's a crazy concept.
All right, let's start chopping some trees.
Wait. Oh. I'll protect you.
I protected you. Haha. Oh. They're gone again. At least I got my diamond hoe.
What am I then? The iron hoe.
Oh, now I've got
Ow.
2 hoes in diamond. Okay, so we go in here. I'll keep my head down so you can't look up. Oh my god, you can't look up, you guys. All right, I don't know what that reaction was. So sorry. All right, we go in here. You can see that the roof has been completed, and I've thrown in a little bit of a floor. Just literally some preliminary stuff. I don't know if I'm going to bring it out to here. I don't know if I'm going to bring it out to here. But this is going to be the site of our big old triangle. Now I've been thinking, with this white as well, but also with the triangle, what color shall we do it? I was vibing the white. I'm less and less sure now. The more I look at it, the more I hate it. So, I'm thinking we try smooth sandstone instead. And mainly just because it's also easier to texture. It's, you know, you can put sand in, you can put smooth sandstone bricks. There's so much more. Whereas this, it's calcite, diorite, and white wool. Do you know the other stuff that we can get our hands on that's white? White concrete, which has no texture at all, so it would actually not work with the rest of these. Snow, which is like, it's got like a blue hue to it, I've noticed, so it wouldn't really fit with this again, unless maybe in like really, really small quantities. Even then, not nice. And powdered snow. But I don't know if powdered snow really counts, given I've just said snow. It has the same issue where it's just a little bit too blue. So, I'm thinking we're going to change this to sandstone. But yeah, it's just a bit of a progress update. We're going to move some stuff downstairs at some point if I get bored. And we're going to try out the sandstone on here. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's go. Why are we waiting? Let's go. All right, guys, we're going to try some smooth sandstone here. Just see how it looks. I'm sure it will look great. So. I just wanted to throw this in while I was out gathering resources. I was grabbing some basalt for a future project. I stumbled across a couple of people's bases, so I wanted to just show these off and also include the funny clips that happened in them. Enjoy. I don't know whose this is, but we're going in it. Oh, it's a tree farm that's been left on. Oh, it's a guy's stuff. Someone's stuff. Someone's died here.
You know who has the tree farm? It's Caprice, right?
Oh,
or is it Caprice?
Yeah. I've saved
Did
all
they
this
die?
stuff. Yeah, I've just found all this stuff from before. Being nice to a lemon boy like him. Leave it up, but yeah. That's the off button, right? Nope. Oh, it's up here, right? Oh no, I've turned it off. It was just how it was loaded. Oh my god, this guy owes me so bad. I've saved his Fortune 3 pickaxe.
Oh god.
He has 2 Fortune 3 pickaxes.
Oh.
I don't know where his chest plate is. I think some of his stuff is gone, unfortunately.
Oh no.
That has to be the off switch. I think it is. Yeah, it was.
Oh.
Oh, lemon boy and me started to get along. Right. It's not littering. If he doesn't know. It's got a nice place set up. He's not far from us as well. I think this is the... Oh no, he's so far from us. What am I on about? This is, yeah.
Oh, it's not Caprice then, because isn't
It might
Caprice
be...
like
I
writing
think it's...
stuff?
I think it's signpost. I think. I don't know, to be honest, but... But what I'm seeing is I've saved his stuff, so I think I can yoink a stack of spruce logs. It's the mountain pass. You know damn well what's in those mountains. Powdered snow, mobs. We are not going into the mines. Legolas, what do your elf eyes see? Ah! Oh, it is! It is Chromel! I found Chromel Assassin. Alright, let's spoil everything, because I guarantee I'm going to release my episode 3 before he releases episode 2. Jimmy hasn't started actually making his episode 2.
Oh, this is abysmal.
Ooh, he's got the starts of a thingy in. Hey guys. So I decided to sit here and I'm going to pretend to be Chromel. So we've just gathered our basalt, and now we're going to do something else. There you go. What do you think of my impression of Chromel? It's better because I'm sitting in his seat, so you think it's him.
Immaculate.
Okay, that is the skeleton of this done. And when I say the skeleton, I mean literally we've placed literally just the primary blocks, as it were, before we do any texturing like we've done on here. So if you forgive me, I don't have the mod installed to fly out of my body, so we're just gonna have to cheat a little bit. If we stick into spectator here and just fly out so we can see. See, so already I've noticed I've got to have 2 layers of stairs here. Although, I don't know how noticeable it is. But it's pretty noticeable in it. Okay, we'll do that. Don't worry, we'll just do it off camera. Oh, we need to fill in this back bit. But largely, I'm not so happy with that top bit, but maybe if I put some spruce or something just there. I want to say this is largely done. And I think from specifically this angle, it looks really good. From far away, it looks really good. And that's all we want. Oh, Snake Somnius over there.
Hello.
Building a base. She's counting. She's walking. She's moving. Whatever. Yeah. So I will... Hold on. Let me get back. I will catch you guys next time in episode 4. There might be a slight delay between episodes now. Potentially. I'm taking a week off. Don't worry, the whole thing will be vlogged. Exomnius and I are going skiing, which would be really cool in Canada.
Yes,
and
sir.
that's next week, eh?
Yeah. Dude, I'm so excited.
I'm really excited as well. It's gonna be amazing. But yeah, we'll vlog the whole thing, and then you guys can watch it, I guess. And yeah, okay. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Like, subscribe, all the jazz, and I'll catch you next episode. Bye bye.